Ibrahim Traoré is a name that has gained recognition in recent years for his role as a military leader in Burkina Faso, a country located in West Africa. His story is one of courage, responsibility, and the complexities of a political and military landscape shaped by coups, social unrest, and the fight for stability. This video provides a concise view of Ibrahim Traoré's rise to prominence and his leadership in Burkina Faso. Early life and military experience. Ibrahim Traoré was born in Burkina Faso on February 12, 1988, and was raised in a nation that has long suffered from military conflict, economic hardship, and political instability. Despite its reputation for perseverance in the face of hardship, Burkina Faso has a tumultuous past marked by military takeovers and changes in leadership. Ibrahim understood early on the harsh reality his people faced and the necessity of taking action to effect change. With training that would eventually equip him for crisis leadership, Ibrahim sought a career in the Burkina Faso army. His vision and readiness for the challenges ahead were greatly influenced by his military education and experience. The road to leadership. After President Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba resigned in September 2022 after being overthrown in a military coup, Ibrahim Traoré became well known. Traoré took over as Burkina Faso's transitional president and became the leader of the Patriotic Movement for Safeguard and Restoration, MPSR, a military junta, combating the escalating menace of Islamist insurgencies, which have afflicted a number of Sahelian African nations. Notably, Burkina Faso was central to his administration. Especially in the country's north and east, these rebel organizations have resulted in significant violence, displacement, and fatalities. A significant national crisis preceded Traoré's ascent to power. Terrorist organizations were increasingly attacking Burkina Faso, and the previous administration had not been able to come up with workable answers. The public's confidence in the government's capacity to maintain stability and security was eroding. Many people believe that Ibrahim Traoré's coup was an act of resentment over the failure of earlier governments.
Before we continue, welcome back to Be Amazed 254. If you are new around this paths, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to never miss an upload. This is the #1 channel on the internet where amazing people come to watch. Also, you can show us some love by giving this video a like.
The challenge is, although it was perceived as a reaction to national crises, Ibrahim Traoré's leadership was not without its difficulties. Burkina Faso still confronts armed group violence despite his pledges, and his administration has been criticized internationally for the coup, which has resulted in diplomatic isolation and economic penalties in some quarters. The fact that Burkina Faso has had several coups since gaining independence in 1960 further complicates the internal political dynamics of the nation. Critics doubt whether Ibrahim Traoré's government can offer lasting solutions to the nation's issues, and some see it as part of a larger regional trend of military-led governance. Humanitarian concerns. Ibrahim Traoré understood the significance of attending to the humanitarian needs of the millions of displaced persons and those impacted by the continuous conflict, even if his government was largely concerned with security. In order to overcome these obstacles, he strengthened local infrastructure and looked for outside assistance. Handling international relations. In light of Burkina Faso's military takeovers, Traoré had to handle the challenging task of handling ties with both regional and global powers. As the nation's military junta sought to establish new alliances both within the African continent and with neighboring Sahelian nations, relations with France, the former colonial power, deteriorated. Conclusion: Ibrahim Traoré's rise to power represents the complexity and uncertainty of the political situation in Burkina Faso and much of the Sahel. His leadership offers a stark contrast to the civilian governments of the past, and it reflects the deep divisions and struggles within the nation. However, as a young leader in a country facing the convergence of numerous challenges, he embodies the hopes and frustrations of a people determined to find peace and stability in a turbulent region. Only time will tell how Ibrahim Traoré's legacy will unfold. Will he be able to achieve the stability he promised, or will his leadership be overshadowed by the continuing instability of Burkina Faso and the wider region? His story, still in progress, is one of ambition, responsibility, and the weight of history.